Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Cooking with Eric, and today I'm going to do the Cauli-Cakes. I know a lot of people have been bugging me about it. I don't mind it actually, whatever. I'll tell y'all the recipes anytime y'all want them. But I figured I'd do a video on it to show y'all how it's done and different things I like to do with them and stuff, and how I like to eat them and when I like to eat them and shit like that. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to start off with some cauliflower. I've got fresh cauliflower here. What I do is I cut it up into chunks. And then I keep it in little storage bags inside my ice box so it lasts longer. But just weigh out, 300 grams, 400 grams, whatever, depending on what your macros are. And then chop it up a little bit finer than this. I'll cut this probably in like 5 or 6 different little chunks. And then I'll throw it in the microwave inside of a steamer. Cook it on vegetable until it's done. Whenever it's done, I will be sitting here with a nice steaming pot of cauliflower. And then what I'll do is I'll drain the water out of it. Hold on one second, let me drain the water out of this one. I added a little bit of water. I probably added I don't know, maybe just a little bit, eighth of a cup maybe. And then once I drain the water out of it, I like to get it real dry. So what I'll do is I'll move it off to the side a little, and I'll stick a paper towel in there just like that. And then I'll dip it over like that. And now the water's gonna, any of the additional water's gonna come in there and it's gonna get it nice and dry. Boom. See how it got wet? You see that? Just pat it dry. Okay, now that it's dry, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my hand blender, blend this up nice and fine, and then I'll show you what's next. So hold on 1 minute. See, as you can tell, it's starting to turn into like a mashed potato look right now. Just gonna keep on doing this a few more times. Alright, so as you can tell, it's nice and smooth blend here. Now let's take it over here and I'll show you what we do next. Okay, now that we got it all mashed up real nice and smooth, what we're going to do is, there's 2 key ingredients that you're going to want to use here. Okay, you're going to want to use some egg white's fine, or a whole egg, whichever one you want, and then some cheese. And I like using the fat-free cheddar cheese, just like this right here. What I'll do is, like, for about 300 grams, this is a whole lot less than 300 grams, by the way, but for 300 grams of cauliflower, I'd use about a serving of cheese, which is about 28 grams of cheese. So what you'll do is you'll put your cheese in there, and then in a serving of egg or egg white, depending on what you're using. I'm just going to use some egg white here. And then after that, you're going to use whatever else you want to use. Like, you can I like throwing some chives in here, or maybe just some onion, but I like using chives because, macro free, baby. And some paprika. Like today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my adobo green lid, and then I'm going to kick it up a little bit with some paprika. Sometimes I like throw some jalapenos in there or something like that, but I'm just going to do some paprika and some adobo with the cheese and egg white. Get it nice and stirred up in here. And then we're going to take this stuff over to the grill. And I'll show you what's next. Alright. Okay, so what you're going to do next is you're going to get your griddle all nice and hot, right? I've got it on a medium high right now. And then you're going to grease it up. And then you're going to slap some of these on here. About a tablespoon or so. You really don't want them too large because they're hard to flip. So you want to, about tablespoon size. You just lay them on there. Just like that. And you're gonna let these things cook. You probably let them cook for a good, I don't know, 3 to 5 minutes on one side, and then you're gonna flip them. I like eating these things 2 different ways. I'll eat them for breakfast, and I'll prepare them the same way, a savory like that, and then I'll use a pancake syrup on them. It's nice. It's nice and salty and spicy, and then you got your pancake syrup on sweetness. It's tasty that way. Another way of doing it is I'll eat them with. You'll see some. You probably seen them with whenever I'm eating like a burger or maybe a wrap or something like that, and they'll be my side item, and I'll have some ketchup with it, or maybe I'll do like some sriracha sauce with ketchup. There's all different kind of ways you can eat these things. They're great with a sweet sauce on them, with a spicy sauce, with just a ketchup, just a mustard, anything. Matter of fact, sometimes I'll make these things and I'll throw a like a Dijon mustard inside the blend, and it just makes it good. You can do anything you really want to make these things tasty. You can even throw some like bits of bacon or something inside of these things. They're great. So yeah, we're gonna let these things cook for a few minutes here, and then I'm gonna flip them over and you'll see what they look like. Oh, you smell great. So when you're flipping them, it's like how you saw it break apart a little bit or whatever, Don't worry about it. Matter of fact, sometimes I'll get in a rush and I'm sitting here doing them, and they'll get all kind of jacked up looking. And so I'll end up going ahead and grilling them the best I can. And then when I put them on my plate, they just look like a big old pile of hash browns or something like that. Still tasty, still going in the same hole, still coming out the same hole. Everything's great. So we're going to let these things cook over the next few minutes, and then put them on a plate, and we'll show you what's up. Hold on. Alright guys, so here you go. You got 4 Cauli-Cakes here. Put some ketchup on here. Another good thing is some sour cream on there, especially if you got some chives in there. It's all salty and chivy, and then you got your sour cream. It's really pretty tasty. And that's about it, guys. I mean, you can sit there and enjoy them however you want to enjoy them at this point. You just take it, and what I like doing is I like putting the stuff on here like that. And just going to town on them. See them Cauli-Cakes? Yeah, baby. All nice and cheesy and flavorful, man. They're good stuff. Y'all give it a shot. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know if y'all have any cool recipes that y'all do with them. I'm always down with getting some new recipe ideas and stuff on what to put inside these things. Comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye.